Well, hey guys, welcome back to my shop. My name is Dema, and I thought I'd do a quick update of what's been going on in my shop. I've been kind of absent from YouTube for a while. I haven't been releasing any new videos since my last shop update when I announced that my computer has crashed and I've got to rebuild that. So I've got that put together, and I'll kind of go through the details of that for those of you who are interested in what I actually got for building my new computer and the statistics. Is it statistic or is it tech tips? I guess, I don't know, whatever. But either way, I will go through the specs of that computer. So pretty much this is the setup that I came up with. So before I had this setup, I actually used a family laptop, and I actually didn't have a whole dedicated space for where I could work. So with the laptop, I worked either on, on the couch or in the bed, and really it was never comfortable for me to actually sit down and actually work on something decent. So with this setup, I'm actually very happy with it. So I did get dual monitors, I got an HD webcam. So for those people who are kind of interested in the setup that I actually went with, I did build a computer from the ground up with the help of Matt Cremona. He was able to help me select all the components that I need to put inside of the box in order for this to work. I mean, the monitors and all that other keyboard and all that stuff I picked out myself, and I'm very happy to say that I love the keyboard I picked out and the monitors. The processor that we end up going with is Intel Core i7, which got a 3.4 gigahertz speed. I'm assuming that's, I don't know what that is. I've got a 16 gigabyte internal RAM, 64 gigabyte operating system, and I actually went with Windows 7. Because I obviously didn't want Windows 8 and I wasn't sure about Windows 10. I've got a 120 gigabyte SSD hard drive that's strictly dedicated for running the system, running all the software like SolidWorks, audio editor, video editor, all that stuff is on that SSD drive. And I have an extra hard drive, which is a disk that's a 3 terabyte for all my data. So hopefully that 3 terabyte hard drive will last me a long time. It won't crash in mid-video. But I do have to think about getting a setup that kind of backs up everything, so if something were to crash, I still have all my data saved. But from the numbers that I looked at, it's actually very, very expensive to do that. It's just multiple hard drives, and I don't have the funds to kind of get into that right now. So for the people who think that making YouTube videos for YouTube is free, it ain't. It actually costs us money so you guys can enjoy the content. So if you can give the thumbs up to a video, it really helps us a lot. So the last couple of weeks have been actually pretty busy in my household. I don't do this woodworking thing for a living, so I do have a daytime job and I do have a life outside of the shop and the YouTube things. So with the family and the Thanksgiving last weekend, it's just been really hectic, but I was able to get a project started, I believe about 2 weeks ago, and I've started filming that, and that should probably go up, well, as soon as I'm done with it and I edit the video. But I do have a couple projects scheduled for the next couple of weeks. They're pretty much shop builds, and everybody likes to watch the shop builds, so that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. And one in particular I'm actually looking forward to, which I'll have to build one shop build in order to do the other one. So they're kind of, in series, but I think you guys will really enjoy it when I release them. So let's go to my workbench and I'll show you what I've been working on, the video that I've been kind of putting together. So the main project that I've been working on for the last couple of weeks is this pen collector's display cabinet. Now, I designed this cabinet in SolidWorks, and I will have plans available so you can build one for yourself once I'm done with the build video. But it actually turned out pretty neat. I'm actually including joinery in this project that I've actually never done before to kind of challenge myself to try something new and to better myself in hand-cut joinery and stuff like that. The reason why I'm getting into hand-cut joinery, as I already mentioned before, is I have boys that really go to bed early, so I kind of do the loud milling that requires the table saw, bandsaw, joiner. I do that stuff during the day, or not really during the day, after work when I get home. And once I have everything cut to size on the loud tools, I can really, get on my workbench and really get into that hand-cut joinery that I really wanted to do. I mean, I've got all the tools, I've purchased all the tools to do this, so why not get really into it? So the one thing I started doing with this project with the hand-cut joinery is actually dovetails. Now, this project is going to have both dados and rabbets for the main, case construction. But the drawers that are gonna fit inside of it are gonna have blind dovetails and through dovetails for the back with the cherry, cherry carcass or whatever you want to call it with the walnut front. So I think when I'm done with this project, it's really going to turn out nice. My goal is to have book matched doors in the front here, but for some reason I'm getting really bad warpage on the wood that I selected, so I'm either going to have to try something else, or if I want to salvage the pieces I already have book matched, or I'm going to have to go visit Matt Cremona for some book matched cherry again, maybe some quarter sawn. Hopefully he's got some for me that I could pick some up and finish this project and still make it look good. Well, as always, I appreciate you guys watching this shop update. I know it's nothing special, but it's really something to kind of show the people that really watch my content regularly that I am around and I am working on some videos, just kind of getting into the ramp of things with the holidays. So thanks for watching again. If you're not yet a subscriber and you've watched it this far, I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button so you can get future notifications of any new content that I release when I actually do release it. So have fun in the shop, but be safe doing it. See you guys next time. До свидания. See, I do speak Russian. Я очень часто говорю по-русски, особенно со своей женой, со своими детьми. У меня русский язык может быть не такой уж хороший, как английский, но я все равно говорю по-русски со своими родителями и со своей женой, со своими детьми. Так что извините за американский акцент, но я здесь очень долго живу в Америке. Я благодарю вас за ваше внимание и смотрите дальше мои видео на YouTube. Пока!